All right, got the next mod for the R here. I'm gonna be swapping out this APR closed air intake for the Racingline, but I'm also gonna be doing the MST filter, and you're not using the foam filter that came with it. The foam filter does flow a little bit better than the cotton filter, but this is much easier to swap out and clean and cheaper to replace. Here's a comparison of the MST filter that's going in and the APR. This one's a little bit used though, but it's my spare filter. It's about the same, but this one's more of a cone design. So yeah. I'm also going to be doing the Racingline coolant relocation. I have the APR one right now, but the Racingline goes much deeper, and the intake box also goes deeper, so it won't work with the APR. Got the Racingline coolant relocation hose installed. Old APR one, you could tell, doesn't go as deep down. Also, when you're taking off these hoses, make sure to uncap this to relieve some pressure. And then, yeah, a lot of coolant came out of this side, but not this one. So I have to fill it up a little, and we're good. All right, got the MST filter installed with the Racingline intake box. I was worried about this clearance, but worked out perfect. Same with the coolant hose. All right, just finished the install. Bolted everything back up. Looks good. Here's how it looks like with the engine cover on. Looks pretty OEM, especially with these. Fitment perfect, just enough clearance. For the vacuum hose, I plugged that since I have an aftermarket intake manifold, so I don't have a vacuum line that goes there. Nice. That's how my APR intake filter looks like too after about 3,000 miles. Pretty dirty. All right, it's been a few weeks since I installed the Racingline intake, and I do feel an improvement over the APR closed intake. The turbo feels like it spools a lot quicker, especially since I added the MST turbo inlet. It just pairs well together. I also added the stock decals to give it more of an OEM look under the hood. For turbo noises, it's definitely gotten a lot louder. You can hear air being sucked in with this intake over the APR intake I had. And blow off is a little bit louder too. I have a Turbosmart blow off valve, so pretty loud already, the dual 50/50. That's kind of hard to tell in video about the blow off, but this intake is definitely louder than the APR closed intake. Future mods for the R, I do want to get like the 5-bar map sensor that goes in the stock location right there, and eventually like a bigger turbo. I do want to get a retune too when the Cobb flex fuel support comes out, whenever that is. But overall, this is done for now. Camaro, I do want to do more too. I want to add a supercharger to it. I've been focusing on the R, but this one has a lot of work done to it. I do recommend this Racingline intake. I should have just gone with this from the beginning instead of the APR one I had before. Same with the MST. I just went with full APR, but this is one of the best flowing on the market. I definitely recommend it. Yeah, I do have some more video ideas. I just have to go out and film them. Like one of them being like a build overview of the Camaro and the Golf R. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll see you guys on the next one.